Millions in student loan, fraud prompts urgent investigation. A bombshell investigation has uncovered a potentially massive student loan fraud scheme, prompting a swift and decisive response from the UK government. Bridget Phillipson, the Shadow Secretary for Education, has instructed the Public Sector Fraud Authority, PSFA, to launch a full-scale inquiry into allegations of millions of pounds in falsely claimed funds. The explosive revelations, first reported by the Sunday Times, paint a disturbing picture of systemic weaknesses within the student loan system. The meticulously researched investigation, involving the review of extensive financial records and company accounts, as well as interviews with over a dozen key sources, points towards widespread fraudulent activity. These sources span the Student Loans Company, SLC, the Department for Education, DFE, the Office for Students of S, and even university lecturers themselves, suggesting a deeply entrenched problem. The Sunday Times investigation unearthed compelling evidence suggesting that substantial sums of taxpayers' money were diverted through deceptive practices. The precise amount remains under investigation, but early indications suggest a staggering figure in the millions. The details of the fraudulent schemes remain undisclosed, pending the ongoing PSFA inquiry, but the sheer scale of the alleged deception is alarming and raises serious questions about accountability and oversight within the higher education sector. The DFE's response, while acknowledging the severity of the situation, has been met with mixed reactions. A spokesperson stated, "Our plan for change will restore trust in our universities. We have already taken clear action to crack down on rogue franchise operators to tackle fraud and will go further. We will overhaul regulation so the Office for Students Better protects taxpayers' money. In the meantime, we have asked the OVS to clamp down on franchising." However, critics argue that these measures are insufficient and that a more robust, proactive approach was needed to prevent this scandal from escalating to such proportions. The investigation's findings have ignited a fierce debate about the effectiveness of current regulations and oversight mechanisms within the higher education system. Many are questioning whether existing safeguards are adequate to prevent future instances of widespread fraud. The focus now shifts towards the PSFA's investigation, which is expected to provide a comprehensive analysis of the alleged fraud, identify those responsible, and recommend measures to strengthen the system's integrity and protect public funds. The sheer scale of the alleged fraud has sent shockwaves through the higher education sector and beyond. The public's trust in the integrity of the student loan system, and indeed the entire higher education system, is now hanging in the balance. The outcome of the PSFA's inquiry will be crucial in determining the extent of the damage and shaping future reforms to prevent similar scandals from occurring again. The ramifications of this investigation extend far beyond financial losses, raising critical questions about the ethical conduct within universities and the urgent need for enhanced transparency and accountability. This is not just about recovering lost funds, it's about restoring faith in a system vital for the nation's future. The eyes of the nation, and indeed concerned taxpayers, are now firmly fixed on the PSFA's investigation and the subsequent actions taken to address this serious breach of public trust. The fight to reclaim stolen funds and reform the system is only just beginning.